Hello, thank you for joining me for another beer review. Today we've got a beer from Rivington Brewing Company, and these guys are out of, if we see it there, so they're out of Shorley in Lancashire, and it's the first beer I've reviewed from these guys, and this is a beer called Area Codes. So 500ml can, one of the very few breweries in the UK that produce 500ml cans. So this is a pale ale called Area Codes then, 4.5% ABV. It's a double dry hopped pale ale with Dorado, Hallertau Blanc and Strata hops. The ingredients: water, barley, wheat, oats, hops and yeast in this one. Purchased this on Trembling Madness website, House of Trembling Madness up in York, within 24-hour delivery. I mean, if you order before, I think it's 4 o'clock. I think it's 5 o'clock on a Thursday to get guaranteed on a Friday. I got these beers within about 22 hours of ordering online, which is incredible. From York all the way down to Kent, so overnight delivery. It's amazing website, so do check them out. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to reviewing this. I don't think I've had any Rivington beers before. Let me just confirm that. I probably had, maybe I've had one, I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head if I have. Perhaps I have. I've had 3, so yeah, I can't remember. So what did I have before then? It's definitely, I'm pretty sure it's the first beer I've reviewed from these guys. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, when we done the bottle share last November, we had Army of Darkness, I think it's all at the same place. The Evil Dead #2 and the Evil Dead 2021. So it's my 4th beer then, but first review. It gets very hazy, especially these days with the styles and stuff. But anyway, yeah, 4.5. Let's crack into it then and stop gassing. Hopefully it won't go everywhere. Nice little crack on the opening there. And it won't be the last beer, because I've actually got a collaboration beer from with these guys and a local brewery to me coming up soon. So let's try and generate a little bit of a head then. That's poured out absolutely amazing, to be honest. Wow, that's quite a thick looking beer for the ABV. It's about half a finger of white head then. On top of that, really kind of densely looking orangey haze bomb, really. It looks absolutely fantastic. So I've been quite intrigued by this, just to see with that German hop varietal. Yeah, kind of a subtle, it's very subtle on the aroma. It's not bursting out at me. As I say, it's just out of the fridge. Yeah, it's just out of the fridge, about 40 degrees, something like that. Yeah, subtle melon, light citrus. Some paler stone fruits in that. Bit of lemon zest. Bit of a getting a bit of malt character, but in a nice kind of playful way. Well, this is a fairly new beer, I believe. It's where does it say? It just says best before the 17th of September of 2022, but I think it's been out a couple of weeks, a week, I don't know, something in that kind of ballpark. Anyway, enough gassing, let's get to the taste. Cheers. Look at that lace in there. Okay. Got a bit of bite to it. That grapefruit vibe is definitely kicking through on that. Look at that lacing. It's great. Look at that. Wonderful stuff. I love that sort of thing. Let's try and get a bit of that down and back into the beer. So yeah, what am I getting from this? Quite an interesting one. It's drying on the palate. That's definitely one thing that's just hit me then. So melon, almost like a lemongrass, bit of bitterness there, sweetness, and then a bite from that grapefruit. Very well rounded, kind of a low medium to mid medium body. Nice kind of creaminess on the palate. A little bit kind of almost like slightly sticky on the palate as well, which is quite cool. Quite cool, shall I say. They're definitely drying though. It's definitely one of them beers that's drying on the palate. A little bit kind of almost grassy as well. It's grassy, sticky and dry. You wouldn't think it was sticky and the dry. Stop it. Kind of, you'd think them things would go together, but it kind of is. Get my mind out of the sewer there. Very easy drinking. You're not going to take long to get through a can. That kind of drying aspect. So let's pour the rest of that. So 500ml cans as well. It's always nice to get a 500ml can. I don't know how much I actually paid for this. I will let you know just now. We have the paperwork, funnily enough, to hand. So how much? Oh mate, how much was this? I can find it. Oh, excuse me. So this was £4.75. Pretty good value. As I say, 500ml can, a nice ABV, 4.5, round about the right ballpark for a New England Pale, stroke Pale, whatever you want to call them these days. It's definitely got more of a New England kind of look to it, but I guess because it's got that Hallertau hop in it, I think that's what classes it as not being a New England. Very easy drinking, very moreish. There's a slight kind of, once you get through that initial burst of citrusy grapefruit, it's more grapefruit I'd say than anything else. It drops down into that nice kind of dryness, not overly dry, but dryness going through, and there's almost like a slight herbal element somewhere there. Can't put my finger on it, which is not, it's not detracting from the beer, not at all. It's just kind of adding to the experience of what a lot of these beers can do these days. And obviously with the certain Dorado, Hallertau and Strata hops in the mix, sometimes you're going to get these flavours that will kind of clash that wouldn't normally get from individual hops on their own, but when you put them into something else and it comes up with something off counter that you kind of weren't expecting maybe. I don't know, certainly I'm talking for myself on that part. But let me know what you think if you've had this one before down below. So that's area codes from Rivington Brewing Company, Double Dry Hop Pale, and the first beer from these guys on the channel. So as I say, it won't be the last because I have a collaboration beer with these guys and someone fairly local to me. So look out for that coming soon. So thank you for watching. I will put all the social media information for these guys down below. There's no playlist yet, but I'm sure there will be in time. Thank you for watching. You'll take care, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.